編では書けないような展開だとか、自分がその時書きたいものを書くようにしてます。
I usually take it as an opportunity where it's a chance for me to draw something that I would totally not draw for the main series. This is my chance to do
だ
it.
から本編で男性ばっかりが戦ってる時はよく女性を描きたくなります。
So, for example, in the main series, in the story of Fairy Tail, if there's like all the male characters are fighting each other, then for the title pages, I really just want to draw all the girl characters.
Yeah, and there's been some with like dinosaurs and jungle settings and that sort of
恐竜がいたりそういうなんか面白い設定になってますよね。恐竜がいたりジャングルにいたりとか普段とはちょっと違う設定になってますよね。
そうですね。
That's right.
Not to say we wouldn't see like jungle fairy tale or dinosaur fairy tale someday, but yeah. Now, I know that you've written recently a prequel to Fairy Tail about the start of the guild called Fairy Tail Zero. Was there anything really different about drawing that one-shot, I guess, story compared to drawing the regular Fairy Tale?
最近一巻完結の「フェアリーテイルゼロ」っていう作品を書かれたんですけれども、その作品を書くにあたって普段の作品を書くのと何か大きな違いはありましたか？
そうですね、短い作品だったので普段はあまりやらないんですけど最終回まで全部プロットを決めてから書き始めました。
I usually don't use this method when I'm drawing the main series, but because I knew what I was going into, I planned the entire story from the beginning to the end, and then I started to work on that story, Fairy Tail Zero.
And we've already heard a little bit last night at an event you were talking about how you planned a much bigger role for Mavis in the main series and in Fairy Tail Zero, I would imagine, than you originally planned because of how popular that character was among the readers. Could you talk a little bit about how you respond to reader feedback and how you receive it in the first place?
昨日のメイビスちゃんの話とかもそうなんですけれども、例えば読者がすごい読者からの反響があってストーリーを変えたみたいなことがある反響が関わってくることがあるって聞いてましたけれども、それに、読者のフィードバックが作品に大きく影響した部分っていうのはありますか？Missing character.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know that like I said, you've sometimes based characters on real people. Is there something where, something that you see in people that you meet or know where you think to yourself, oh, I'm definitely going to make this person into a manga character?
なんかご自身が実際に知っている人たちをモデルにキャラクターを作っていることがたまにあるって聞いてるんですけれども、なんか人に会ってみて、この人は絶対にキャラクターにしてみたいぞって思ったこととかありますか？
数年前に、ニューヨークに来た時にサンディエゴだったかな、アメリカに来た時に出会ったジェイソンという記者ですね。
There was last time I was here in the U.S., I met this reporter named Jason, and he became actually one of the characters in my story.
Cool!
本当に彼はああいう感じだったんだよ。
It wasn't really gonna show up again, but he did.
Quite a lot, actually, as I recall. Yeah. So, what was that? Oh yeah. So, Mr. Matsuki, one of the editors of Fairy Tail is also here. Mr. Matsuki, the editor of the main Fairy Tail series. Yeah, give it up. Yeah.
松木さんに質問させていただきたいと思います。
よろしくお願いします。
Now, first of all, how is Mr. Mashima to work with? He's a pretty easy guy to work with? Is he a hard guy to work with? I realize he's sitting right there, but we'll keep it a secret.
真島先生の横にいる間にちょっと恐縮なんですけど、真島さんと仕事をするってどんな感じですか？ぶっちゃけ。
毎日日々が驚きの連続です。
It actually makes my everyday very surprising.
毎週違う T シャツを着てきます。
He's wearing different T-shirts every week.
That's amazing. And you see him every week, right? At least once.
週に1回は必ず会ってるんですか？
そうですね、基本連載中は。
When we have the series ongoing, usually we meet up once a week.
And Fairy Tail is a weekly series, which means it's originally published in Japan in a weekly magazine. That's 20 pages a week that Mr. Mashima has to draw and that actually appear in print. An incredible pace for any comics artist throughout the world, certainly beyond imagination for American comics. Is that a really, really hectic process for you? Could you talk about how busy that is? What's the most difficult part of that?
週刊連載で毎週20ページ書いてそれを発行してるってどれぐらいタフなスケジューリングなんでしょうかね。
1週間も終わればいいですか？
はい。
毎週月曜日にネームっていうか絵コンテの打ち合わせをするんですけど、
So to break down like our regular week, Monday we usually have a meeting about the manuscript or the storyboard of the new chapter.
で真島さんが火曜日に下書きっていうか鉛筆で下書きをして原稿ので2年前の。
And then by Tuesday he's going to turn it into like a rough sketch by penciling.
で水曜日から金土のかけて3回かけてアシスタントと一緒に
Character being created over there.
若い頃は酔っ払うと水拳を踊ってくれました。
When he was back in the days when he was younger, when we go drinking and when he becomes drunk, he started doing the drunken fighting techniques for me. That's when he was younger.
まだやれるよ。
I can do it still.
Do you have to be drunk?
酔ってないと
There's a lot of stage over there. Okay.
そうです。That's right.
Oh, okay. Later tonight, we'll come back to that. Yeah. Well, that's great. Do you have a favorite character, Matsuki-san?
松木さんが
Have you ever pushed Mr. Mashima to include
キャラ
characters you like?
This is a tough one.
最初ルーシーだったけど今はジュビアの方が好きかもしれない。
In the beginning, I really liked Lucy, but I think by now I really like Juvia.
Oh, that's great. Juvia is a character whose portrayal really changed radically over the whole series. Mr. Mashima, could you talk a little bit about how that character changed and why you kept bringing her back?
真島さんに質問です。ジュビアって一番最初に登場した時からシリーズを超えてすごくキャラクターが非常に変化していた一人だと思うんですけれども、どうして彼女を作品の中で何度も登場させようと思ったんですか？
本当に僕もこれ予想外で、本当にね、その最初に登場したシリーズだけで最初は終わろうとしてました。
I actually wasn't expecting this at all myself. So when she first appeared in one of the earlier arcs, it was going to be just that, and she was never going to appear again.
でもそのグレイと絡ましたら非常に面白くて、ずっとね僕も書いてて楽しくなってしまったので、ずっと書き続けてますね。
But then since she started to fall in love with Gray, and she started to follow him, and it started to get really interesting. So I decided to continue to draw their relationships.
Yeah, I'm grateful for that. Yeah. And this is an incredible story. But how long did you think Fairy Tail was going to be when you first started drawing it? Oh dear. That facial expression. No, how long did you think Fairy Tail was going to be when you first started drawing it?
橋場さんがフェアリーテールを始めた時にこの作品がこんなに長編になるって思っていました。
No.
It was not predicted.
Yeah, I think this is cheating a little bit. He told us yesterday he thought it was going to be 10 volumes. And then he get to rest. Did not work out that way so much.
That's so cute.
Were there characters that were the hardest to draw for you, and did that occasionally affect how often they appeared? I'm thinking specifically of the dragons here, maybe, but if there are other characters that are especially hard to
人
draw.
にとってその逆に描くのが難しいな。
When characters go through horrible suffering, or when, you know, God forbid, you have to kill off one of the characters that you've grown to love, is that difficult for you? And how do you decide when to make those scenes happen? When to really twist the knife?
自分が作ったキャラクターがすごい作品の中でひどい目に遭ってる時、真島先生のご心境はどんな感じなんですか？
もちろん僕も辛いですよ。
It really like hurts me to draw those scenes.
Yeah. And I mean, the manga can't be all happy moments, but how do you decide when to put in those really, really sad moments? There are a lot of them, actually.
すごい楽しい作品だけれども、たまにすごくなんか悲しいシーンが入ってきたりする時があるんですけど、そういうその悲しいシーンとかを入れようと思うのはどういった時ですか？
そうですね、やっぱドラマを盛り上げるためには、必要な時があります。
Rule 2, please keep it to one question per person. I will mercilessly cut you off if you try to ask a second question. Rule 3, if you ask us a question we cannot answer for whatever reason, you will hear me say, Fairy Tail Volume 63 is coming out January 2018 from Kodansha Comics.
I've been a fan of anime for a long time. I can't speak from anyone that was so honored to meet you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Also, I know the answer might be no and forbid by the guild rules, but it would mean a lot to me if I could possibly ask for that portrait of your greatest creation, Igneo.
We will be giving them away at the end, so you'll have to wait for that. Yeah. Right over here.
Hey, is that something that you get from like the Kodansha editorial department?
So it's like the tone, about the tone of the story.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, and it's not just, you know, fairy tale, you see it in a lot of shonen manga, and I've been dying to know from the behind the scenes, like, is that like, you know, God, you know, you can fall in the boobs, but God forbid anyone should be able to
Yes, yeah.
Alrighty.
Just so basically, why is there such a focus on the fighting and the characters and not on romantic relationships? That's what you're asking, right? Yeah.
Well, are they allowed to get in a romantic relationship?
Yeah. So is it that Mashima doesn't want to put in romance, or is it that the genre doesn't let him? I think that's what he's
フ
asking.
ェアリーテールって結構そのなんてお色気シーンとかはあるのに、その人と人とのその恋愛感情とかを描写のシーンってすごい少ない気がするんですけど、それは真島さんのチョイスですか？それか講談社的なチョイスですか？
どうですか、松木さん。
What do you think, Matsuki? It's all Mashima, actually.
なんで？
It's actually Mashima's choice.
いや、僕のせいにしないでほしいな。
It's not my fault.
Well, I guess we'll never know the answer to that question. All right, right over here.
I just want to know what was your inspiration, or why did you make Gray constantly strip his clothes?
There it is. Why does Gray constantly strip his clothes off?
なぜグレーは脱ぎ癖があるんでしょ
What was your inspiration for
う。
that?
なんでそのアイディアを思いついたんですか？
これね、若い時の僕がそうだったからですね。
Because I was like that when I was younger.
Oh, that's amazing. Yes, right over here.
Hi. So this has probably been asked like a billion times, but if you were to have one of the characters' magics for one day, whose would it be?
I've never heard that one actually. That's a good one.
もし真島さんがこうフェアリーテールのキャラの持っているパワーを一つだけ、一日だけ持ってるとしたら誰のパワーがいいですか？
I was gonna say the dude that makes you come yourself.
ハッピーになって空飛びたい。
You got that without translating.
Yeah, I think you figured that out. Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't be happy so I can fly.
Wendy can fly
It's such
too.
an honor. Me and my girlfriend have this ongoing argument of who Natsu should end up together with. And we wanted to ask you, who do you think
And
Natsu should end up
how
with?
is that an argument?
It's her.
I think it's the one he's drawing, dude.
僕の彼女の間で結構言い合いになってることなんですけど、夏って結局誰とくっついたらいいと真島さん的には思ってますか？
Yeah! That's the confirmation. End of argument. Done.
Wow, the Twitters are going to be flying tonight.
Luciana, Lissy Gaga, whatever name, she could go rot in a box.
So if you had to choose between Lasana and Lucy,
He just answered
Natsu, who would it be?
He just answered that. He just answered that.
Question, I think, but yeah.
You lost.
Lucy and who was it?
Lasana!
Lasagna.
間だったらまあどっちと
I think we just saw the answer to that question, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Lisana. Oh, Lisana. Oh.
He doesn't even know the character's name because that's how irrelevant she is.
非常に難しい。
That's a difficult question.
だけど、僕はナツとルーシーのコンビが好きだし、ナツとリサーナの幼馴染っていう関係性もすごい大好きです。
However, because I really like the friendship relationship between Lucy and Natsu. However, I also like the kind of long-running relationship between Rizana and Natsu since their childhood also.
No.
All right. Yes, right over here.